It must be fun working with him.
Yeah, he's super funny. He's exactly like you would anticipate he is, only he's very professional. I have a story that I like to tell about him. I mean, no, I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, like, you think you would...
So you're turning 30, and is that something... Why are you making that face? Is that a problem?
It's not a problem. It's just a weird... When you're young, that sounds so old. When you're in high school, what I did and what I do recommend to people, if you do, even if you hit turbulence and you're like, I don't like how this feels, I would throw on certain music that I just knew I wasn't gonna die to, which was like, for me, that was Britney Spears, like the archives, like from when I was young. So like the Oops album or like, and I feel like, because you're not gonna
go out like that.
I'm not a girl. Like,
they would hold window washing poles that would be like 15 or 30 feet high.
Okay.
And they would represent whichever robot we were interacting with, and we'd have to yell at the pole or whatever the scene was. We'd do it with these poles, and they'd have.
Oh my God.
That's not the soundtrack to my death.
To your death.
So that always made me feel better. It's also just you're not gonna like meet God on a like, oh baby, and then you're dead and you're like, you know all the mysteries of the universe in that moment. So for me, that was really helpful.
I lost both of my big toenails. They fell off, and that continued to happen for like the next 6 years of my life. Like once you lose them once, they like never really grow back the same way. So I'll always blame Lindsay Lohan for that.
Pretty damn good.
Pretty darn good.
I am disgusted.
TV, throw one out, we can put it on TV.
You with the poop.
There's I don't know if there's a man alive who's not in love with you in some way.
You're so silly.
You know what am I really?
You're a silly
No,
man.
I'm not silly at all.
You're a silly man in a checkered shirt.
I am not. Wow. Wow.
And so I tend to try and learn who people are by asking really uncomfortable questions. Like when I first meet someone, I might ask them, were you breastfed as a child?
Okay.
That's one of the first things I ask.
Okay.
So
they wanted to do it in Russia in the winter, and I was like, nah.
Say that
did you ever see your mother naked?
No.
I made my mom call me Dorothy. I wouldn't answer her or listen to her if she called me Megan, because that wasn't my name for about a year.
As a child's first experience of the mother, especially a boy's first experience of the mother, that's your first love, and that colors how you see women for the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. So it's helpful for me to know.
So what does that tell you about how I see women then? If I wasn't breastfed and I've never seen my mom naked, what does that say?
My face is dead in the chair. You know she call me daddy, yeah.
He had lost his passport riding a motorcycle on the freeway because he wears these insane pants and he just puts them in, like, he'll put his passport like in his sock, and so it'll fall out, obviously. That's a stupid thing, don't ever do that.
You may perceive that there is a lack of like warmth and nurturing coming from women, and you may be afraid of women on some level.
Bingo.
He went through Bernie Sanders finally to get a passport, and he came to see me. But it was a lot of drama. He was there. It took all this time. He got there for 3 days. I wrapped him, and we went back. So
I feel like you were definitely breastfed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! It is. Thank you so much.
How you feel being on the red carpet?
Good. No, please don't make me listen to myself. What am I talking about? What am I wearing? What is that necklace? Look at my hair and makeup. It's so bad. I've been pretty picky about my roles. I don't want to get, typecast into anything, so I'm really picky about my roles. I don't want to get typecast. Cut to 15 years later. How long is this gonna go on? This is so long. You can't show this on the show. Enough.
Phrase.
Okay.
Happy. To be neck, throat.
Okay. I don't remember what they look like.
Okay, first of all, where are you? We see a lot of pillows, some clothes. What's going on here?
And we saw a little kid trying to be sneaky, thinking they were out of the
Crawling
shot.
in the background.
Yeah, here comes another one right now. Wait, there you go.
There we go.
Yes. Journey, you gotta crawl.
Hi.
Go.
Hi.
Whoa. Huh? What is that? Hey, this is a family show. Yeah, it's a family show. Throw.
I don't remember what they look like. It was a frog.
That was a good frog.
In your throat.
Oh!
He was like, "You're gonna be naked tonight," and I was like, "Whatever you say, Daddy. Whatever Daddy says."
Are you proud of him?
Very proud. He's the most talented boy in the world.
And then you're pretty talented too, seeing you in Bloody Valentine. Are you guys gonna collaborate more when it comes to your music videos in the future?
I mean, yeah, he's not allowed to have other hoes in his music video. It's the queen or no one. I see the ring girls start running in like their robes, they're running, and I'm like, oh, I better run too if the ring girls are running. So then I started running, and it's like madness. My agents are with me, and I look back, and like my agent Carol is like being knocked to the ground. Her blonde hair is like flying everywhere, and I'm like, who just knocked Carol over? It was Chris Pratt. There was one part of shooting that where I was eating fake blood out of a fake corpse that was cut open. I'm like hunched over like a, I don't know, like a hyena or like a weird creature. I know. And I was like, this is weird, but I really like it. It's so interesting because obviously that's not something you would ever do.
Right.
In real life, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hotel here, my first hotel, I went into the room and I was like, no, there's at least 3 spirits in this room.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta get out. But it makes traveling hard because sometimes, like there was one hotel we stayed in where I was like, oof, the first room they tried giving me a beautiful suite, and I was like, I can't stay here, there's a lot of spirits in this room. And they were like, we don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, just give me a small, tiny room, I can leave a nightlight on, see everything, it'll be okay. And my sister was like, I'll take that suite. And you go 3 by 3 and you drink lemongrass tea until you, like by not your own volition, just vomit everything out of your body. So you
have to vomit, there's no way around that part?
You can't get out of it, and you have to vomit a certain amount before they let you get back with everybody. So you're like cheering on everyone as they like throw up. But they understand that I'm obsessed, so every gift they get me for Mother's Day or Christmas is Harry Potter themed. So I get Harry Potter mugs or Harry Potter journals, or I got like a quill for my birthday.
I love that.
Yeah. Like what we do, obviously, we were like, I don't know, am I ready to just like throw up in front of all of these people? But it's such a good bonding experience. And this was also pre eyebrows, pre a lot of things. It's terrible. The proportions are awful. I'm short, that makes me look shorter. This could probably be saved with a stylist and proper hair and makeup, but the way I did this was not a good look. Am I on the back? Shade. They didn't even put me on the back. There's not even a picture of me. Is my name down here on the bottom? No, name's not even in here. I didn't care. This was in the era of me not giving a single fuck. I was famous and like not happy about it. And what is this? This is such a weird like mom at brunch at the Barney's restaurant. Like Barney's upstairs, like the department store, but someone who like doesn't know how to dress, but she's, you know what I mean? Got a super vague knowledge of cars, maybe more than like the average person, but definitely not enough to pop a hood and do whatever I was doing. I'm lying, I don't know shit about cars.